Okay, good morning. Let's clap Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
And dear guest. One guest, yes. Wish you all Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all of you and your loved ones. Today, we are going to do 480th meeting. And we are carrying out this meeting for last 9 years and almost 6 months. Today's meeting is going to be a bit different than our most common meeting. But before we start the meeting, let's set up some ground rules. So first of all, let's put our cell phone in switch off mode, preferably. If not, airplane mode. If not, then silent mode. Please do not indulge in crosstalks. When a speaker is speaking, crosstalks, mobile pinging disturbs. The next, whenever you need to go out or come inside, please use when the transition of role is happening. Also, let's avoid talking on politics, gender, and religion. Here, all of us have come with a mission, as we have mission in life. So Toastmaster is also have mission. So I would request everyone to rise up and let's recite our Toastmaster mission. We provide mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which member has an opportunity to learn communication and leadership skills, in turns members develop their self-confidence and leadership skills.
In terms, member can develop their and leadership skills.
Thank you. Today is Christmas and we are going to have fun. To start the meeting officially, I would like to request our President, Toastmaster Deepanshu. Toastmaster Deepanshu is a student for architecture in Delhi University. So Toastmaster Deepanshu, please come over.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's Christmas, guys. A bit more energy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh.
That's the spirit. So welcome to all the members. Welcome back to all the guests. Welcome. As you all know, we are on 488 meeting. That means that this club is almost close to a 10-year anniversary. We'll have in June. So MCTC would be 10 years old club. It would be the second oldest club in Gurgaon. Also, we have Christmas today. I wish you all Merry Christmas. I hope this festival brings happiness, fulfillment to your and your loved one's life. Now, before I move on to our guest introduction, I have two major announcements. First, as you all know, last week we elected a new executive committee for our Toastmaster, Millenium Toastmasters Club, and we are very sure they are going to do a fabulous job, take the club to much greater heights. So we require, to all the members, it's not only the job of ExCom to take the club to greater heights, it's also the job of members. So let's help them as much as we can to take MCTC to a greater heights. And if you have any feedback, any suggestion how to improve our meeting, please reach out to the new ExCom anytime you wish. Second major announcement is that we have two new members who have joined the club. One is a very new member, second one has rejoined the club. So we have Shilpi has not come. We have Toastmaster Abhishek Rai, who has recently joined the club back. So can we have a huge round of applause for him? I move on to guest introduction. We have only one guest today. so just introduction about yourself and what are your expectations from this club.
Hello everyone, my name is Diksha and I want to improve my English speaking skills and that's it.
Thank you very much. With this, we move on to our Toastmaster of the Day introduction. Our Toastmaster of the Day today is someone who is a phenomenal person. He has been part of Toastmasters since last 2 years. He's a very experienced Toastmaster. He is someone who I always look up to, who has gradually taken all the benefits of Toastmaster, has become a great speaker in this club. He is today going to conduct our meeting. Today we have Speak-A-Thon, so we have 6 back-to-back speeches. After that we have table topics. We also have a team of evaluators who will be giving detailed evaluation on the feedback form to all the speakers so that they improve in their public speaking skills. So to conduct our meeting today, to ensure that we have a smooth flow, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Siddharth.
Thank you, Presiding Officer, for nice words. Actually, today is Christmas Day and I was very excited. We have been allotted dress code also, black, red, and I was very excited and I wore my black, one sweater was there. That was red color and white and black strip was there. When I came outside, it was too cold. I went back and just changed this dress. It's very hard to keep choices in winter. So, and second thing, first of all, I would like to congratulate all the new EC members. I was very excited when they have been chosen and I saw the photos of all the members. Just 6 months back when we got our new EC members, I was just looking at them and I was typing something. Best wishes. Suddenly I saw that my wife was looking at me. You got your new EC team? Yeah. You didn't take any role? No. So this is good EC team. And they are very experienced and very, energetic people. And you know that the youngest person is our president. Okay. Do you like? Yeah. Suddenly she stopped and said that. Have you seen movie Halchal? Yeah. I think your team like that only. Where women are not allowed. Just shocked. Then I realized I wanted to cover up. Okay, this is something happened because of that. No ladies, no women came to take role. But she said, don't try to cover up. I realized. And when this time we got 5 ladies who are leading our club, I would become very happy. And first, what I did, I showed the picture, the EC team to my wife. I said that, now ladies are leading our club. Happy? She said, okay. But for change, 2 boys are still there. For change, we should try to keep all ladies. So definitely in future we'll do the same thing. Hopefully all ladies will be leading our MCTC club. Now, we'll go with our Toastmaster meeting. So let's see what is should work now. Okay. So today I am bead weaver. Bead weaver, the one who connects different segments of the meeting. Let's see that what is segment of our meeting. It's Speak-A-Thon, where we do have 6 beautiful speeches by 6 speakers. After that, we have table topic, that is also called impromptu speaking. And we have a team of evaluators. Usually we evaluate one by one, but today we have a team of evaluators who will evaluate all the speeches. And the feedback, the evaluation report will be provided online only, isn't it?
Yeah.
In Excel, yeah. Feedback, we all will get chance to provide your feedback to all the speakers, all the performers. So for that you will get 1 minute chance just type or text whatever you think that speaker did good or where the speaker need to improve. The next is online feedback. Of course, you will be provided. Now, word of the day. In every meeting, we provide one word of the day that we use in our speeches. So today's word of the day is emphatic, that is adjective, meaning said or expressed in a strong way. Synonyms: firm, forceful, energetic. Sentence: Sam's mother was emphatic when she told him not to come home late again. Strange thing about this sentence is when I wrote that word, I found something which it was written something her, not for him. I changed this line. Next is he had made his point in the most emphatic fashion. Our next, we always keep one laughing session so that just for more enlightenment. Why it is running so fast? Okay. Don't know, it's not going to stop. So today's Jokemaster actually, on spot he took this role, and for that I would like to thank him. He is none other than our Toastmaster Vivekananda. Please come on the stage. Yes, of course you are. Now I see you can.
Okay.
Thank you.
MBBS student, after passing bachelor's degree in MBBS, he started clinic. Nobody was coming. So it's a time of advertisement and offer. So he put big billboard, we will cure your illness in 20 rupees. If not, we will pay back you 100 rupees. A lawyer was passing through that clinic and he came back. In the clinic, I thought, this is opportunity to earn 100 rupees. Doctor Sahab, my taste has gone. Okay, please sit. Compounder, please bring bottle number 420 and put 5 drop on his tongue. Compounder put 5 drop on his tongue. Doctor, it was pet drop. Give 20 rupees. Lawyer went back home. He thought, something I need to do different. He came back again. Doctor, I lost my memory. The lawyer thought, this is going to be a trick for the day. Doctor again called compounder. Compounder, bring again 420 bottle and put 5 drops. Lawyer said, no, this is petrol. Sir, your memory has come back. Give 20 rupees. The next time, lawyer thought, I need to make an error-proof plan. So again, he came back to the clinic. Doctor, my eyesight has gone. I'm not able to see. Doctor said, okay, thank you. I don't have cure for that. Compounder, give him 100 rupees. Compounder took the purse. He gave him 10 rupees. Then lawyer said, doctor, it was supposed to be 100 rupees. Your reason has come. Thank you.
Good morning.
Okay, so we don't have any G or
Sorry.
okay. We have only one auxiliary role player. Okay.
Thanks to you.
Okay. So we have one auxiliary role player. Timer. So timer, could you come on the stage and provide your Means role objectives.
So hello everyone. As a timer, my role would be I will monitor and record for each meeting segment and for each speaker the time he or she will take to complete his speech. So for prepared speeches, green card will be shown at 5 minutes, yellow card will be shown at 6 minutes, and red card will be shown at 7 minutes. The speaker will be given 30 more seconds to finish his speech. For the table topics, green card will be shown at 1 minute, yellow at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red for 2 minutes. And the speaker will also given 30 more seconds to finish his speech. For evaluations, green card will be shown at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2 minutes and half second, and red card at 3 minutes. The speaker will given again 30 more seconds to finish his speech. And in addition, I shall signal the president, Toastmaster, table topic master, and general evaluator with the red card when they reach their allocated time. Thank you.
Thank you, Tarun. Now, prepared speeches section. The success of your presentation will be judged not by the knowledge you send, but by what the listener receives. It is said by Lily Water. So let's see our first speaker. He is associated with us since February 2022. By professional, he is working in Policy Bazaar. Strange hobbies: watching movie with family, presentation mastery pathway, and his speech level 4 project 1. Hopefully it is correct. The purpose of
Project 1 level.
Level 1.
okay, confused. Okay, the purpose of this is to build skill to become accomplished public speaker. Time is 5 to 7 minutes, and speech title: communication is the way of resolve conflict. He is Toastmaster Abhishek. Toastmaster Abhishek, come on the stage. So Toastmaster Abhishek, one thing just wanted to say you that your hobby is quite interesting, watching movie with family. And it doesn't fit for me because my wife loves serials, my kids loves it cartoon, and I love not movie, web series. So communication is the way of resolve conflict. Toastmaster Abhishek. Good.
Thank you. The more you communicate with the people, more you understand, more you know people. More you know people, more you understand people. The more you understand people, the faster you are going to solve your problem and unsolved conflict. This happened, and I hope many of us in the lifetime have come across the situation or circumstances where you found that by just communicating with other people, you have solved that problem in a just easy way. Back 1.5 months in my office, my manager Rahul called the team into the cabin and announced that he is going to shift to different vertical within the company. Rahul at that time leading the VP. Rahul is at that time leading the product ops as a VP head of the product operation. So now, after the news, the entire team has shocked, and because this happened in such a short span of time within 1 week, and everyone was worrisome how the new person going to come and lead their position. I was shocked too, because for me Rahul was not a manager but a mentor for me. He used to guide me and help me whenever he looked me at tense and stress situation. Now Rahul is going out and Sahil is coming to lead this team. So now the Sahil, when he comes, he has some managerial way of leading the team. He tell the team that we are bringing new culture in the team, that is managerial mindset, rather than going towards the entrepreneurial mindset. Now, at that same day, when everyone was on the snacks sitting, the whole point out during the tea session that we are going to bring manager format where everyone has to listen what managers say to you, and you do not have to utter any word against the manager. I listened to him very carefully. And at that time, I was very much soft. But I moved out from that place and from that zone. Post 30 minutes, I called to my ex-manager. Hey Rahul, where are you? So Rahul, as soon as he heard my voice, he called me. Like, where are you, Abhishek? What happened? So I came down to him at first floor. I called. Rahul, I'm looking forward to shift to new position in defense in the same company in the customer journey product side. He said, hey Abhishek, what happened? So I narrated the entire story, how the side is looking forward to lead the team. So he told me, Abhishek, you should go and talk to Sahil and maybe the Sahil, the way he wants to put the word in front of team is have been into the different sense. Just talk to the side and position yourself. So I went there. So on that day, I haven't communicated to the side because I was on very much anxious nature and angriness floating into my body, into my veins. So now, on the next day, in the morning, I went to the office. I asked Rahul, Sahil, hey Sahil, can you come to the cabin for the next 15 minutes? Now I want to pitch myself and make him understand that, look, we have to move towards the entrepreneur mindset. But direct pointing out to the Rahul at that moment will bring a negative impact to him because he was my manager. So first I given him my goal and vision, what I am looking forward for the team in the next 6 months. I pointed out, look Rahul, since Sahil has since you replaced Sahil, you need to, we need to work towards as a team so that in the next 6 months, the leaders, the senior leaders feel proud of you and say that yes, your team has worked a step better than today and shown a better performance in the absence of Rahul. And in this way, and it can only happen when you and me and all the team work, respect each other, understand each other, and we will assist each other and support each other in doing the journey in the coming 6 months, so that our team do very well and the senior leaders should feel proud of us. Now after putting my vision, I shifted my word and get back to the last day he pointed out that yes, we need to move on the manager mindset. So I asked him, hey Rahul, if we go for the manager mindset that you are looking forward, I hope our team will not get aligned. And a conflict going to happen between you and the team. There is obvious it's going to happen. And I am also going to leave that also, conflict zone. So it is up to you whether you want to get proud yourself. Otherwise what happens if the conflict happens 6 months down the road, maybe the I guess shift to the different position. Your many team going to shift to the different position. And somewhere your performance, you are the face of the team and your performance going to get down. So that communication happened for the next 45 minutes. And post that, the whole get aligned and look forward and change his managerial mindset to the entrepreneur mindset. And in this way, in the upcoming 1.5 months with the Rahul has started going well. Otherwise, if we have not communicated, me and the team with the Rahul, what happened? A conflict movement has been started, where the Rahul has a different opinion and our team has a different opinion towards leading the team. So that movement has been and back out just a communication that happened between me and Rahul and the team. So you can see how a communication of 45 minutes has laid out and solved out the entire problem that was getting bigger when we have not communicated and we have created a conflict movement in the company, in our team. So more we communicate, we can find out more faster we are going to solve that position without putting a lot of effort, and in just a 45 minutes conversation can solve out and bring out a lot of problem. That's all.
Now, 1 minute silence for feedback. timer 1 minute completed. It's done? Okay. It's done.
1 minute is over.
Okay. Now, before moving to next slide, last time I gave speech and luckily it was good. And after that I asked to couple of people from the team, from the club, okay, have you given feedback? They said yes. When I went back home and saw the list, the Excel sheet, only 2 people gave. And one was just 1 line, the speech was good. So hopefully I'm expecting this time you will provide a little more details about any of feedback about your speeches. Okay? So next, speaker 2, associated with us May 2022, profession working as manager in Maruti Suzuki, swimming, hobbies are swimming, Bollywood, learning new things, great. Pathway innovative planning and level 1 project 3. The purpose of this project is to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech, timing 5 to 7 minutes, and the speech title lights and shades. Let's see who is bringing beautiful speech. He is Toastmaster Harjinder Singh. Harjinder, please come on the stage. So, lights and shades, Toastmaster Harjinder. Toastmaster Harjinder, lights and shades. All the best.
Thank you, Siddharth. Think different. The leaders who are crazy enough to see that they can change the world are the ones who really change the world. Such leader was Steve Jobs. And during my college days, I was in awe with the emphatic leader, Steve Jobs. But until recently, I went more curious, and during my MBA days also, I learned about leadership. And over there, I studied more about Steve Jobs and came to know more about Steve Jobs, that why as a young, arrogant leader, once fired from Apple, went on to a visionary icon of our 21st century. Today, good morning fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today I attempt to answer the life lessons from Steve Jobs. It all dates back to 1976 when Steve Jobs started a small company from his house garage, and within 1 year he could launch Apple II. And by 1980, the Apple was top tech IPOs at that time. And none other than Steve Jobs was all-knowing leader. He was all by himself, one-man show, and he was taking care of payroll to engineering, from manufacturing to marketing. And he keep on becoming more arrogant towards his success, and then there were obstacles in his life. So he worked on Apple III. At this time, he failed miserably. Then he again started working on Macintosh. At Macintosh also he ran into ground. Because of his bad attitude towards his colleagues and his less regard, disrespect to his colleagues, he was fired from Apple in 1985. As a sense of revenge and prove his point, he again started his new startup, that is Next Computers. But over there, he again failed miserably. So central question come from the life of Steve Jobs is that what made him so emphatic leader and so visionary leader, even though he was fired from his company and went on to become such a big leader and visionary leader? So answer lies in his stint at Pixar Technology. He joined Pixar. Over there, he saw very collaborative culture led by Ed Catmull. Catmull taught him to believe in collaborative culture and be more aware about himself. He learned over there about his own ignorances, and he learned over there to accept talent of others as well. And this was an important lesson he took back while he went back to Apple in 1996, and this was a lesson when he implemented in Apple. And this time, as he was not only focused about building a good product, he was focused on building a good company as well. Earlier, as he was having lights as a leader to launch a good technical product, now he was more focused about building a great company. And he did so by making a great, amazing team, and in turn, that company went on to become trillion-dollar company. So let's discuss the leadership lesson from this. So as Steve Jobs, he was having his light as a leader. He was very dominant in product development. He was very sure that product had to be very simple and intuitive enough for every so that every person can use and adapt. And such was the product of Apple products. But he was having shades as his behavior, arrogant behavior, and non-acceptance of other leaders around him. But this time, after working on his shades, that is his underlying strength, and worked over the years at Pixar to improve himself, and now he realized the importance of others, and he believed in others as well, and he was open to his others' opinion also, and by this way he could make a great company that we now see as Apple. Similarly, at the close to home example, if we see, we saw Rahul Dravid and Virat Kohli. So let me discuss Rahul Dravid. So what we remember for Rahul Dravid? Who is he?
A calm person.
Calm, consistent, reliable, or Mr. Dependable, or greatest test batsman. The wall. So we also can see that everybody was saying that he was great test batsman, but that great testman, he was his dominant strength. It was his light. But if we see, he was also 10th highest run getter in ODI also. So it was his shade, but he improvised his skill to prove himself in fast formats like ODI, as well as he played T20 also, and he worked on it. And from a great test batsman, he went on to become a legend on his own. Similarly, is the case of Virat Kohli. So we know Virat Kohli as aggressive, talented leader, as well as highly skilled batsman. But his on-field behavior was impacting his performance. In 2012 from 2012 to 2014, he was not performing good. At that time, he again worked on his shades and performed better. After that, by working on his fitness and his behavior, and he could transform his journey as a leader, from leader as a good batsman to a great leader. Similarly, I request all of you to ponder upon your lights and shades, and where you can work on to become worth remembered for. All the best, the Toastmasters.
Now 1 minute silence for feedback. Thank you, timer. Now, before moving to next slide, we know that feedback is breakfast of the champions, and I don't mind if somebody taking high meal. We know that we have dedicated evaluators. They will provide you feedback. But we also know that every member has a dedicated mentor. Whether he is available in meeting or not doesn't matter. Just after performance, just text him or her that I have delivered my speech and the speech is recorded. Please go through that and provide the feedback. You deserve your feedback from your mentor. Okay? So now next slide, who is going to be our next speaker. The third one is associated with us since September 2022, professional by senior solution architect Adidas. His hobbies are traveling and swimming, pathway presentation mastery, project level 1.2. The purpose of his or her speech is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose. Timing 5 to 7 minutes. Speech title work-life balance. Amazing speech title. Let's see who is going to deliver. It's none other than TM Nitin Verma. Please come on the stage. Your speech reminding me always the COVID. Okay, work-life balance, Toastmaster Nitin, work-life balance. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
How many of you are doing jobs? Raise your hand, please. So I see majority of people are doing jobs here. We went to a school, we studied hard so that we can get a good college. We went to college, worked hard, studied hard so that we can get a job. And we worked hard in our job so that we can have a family and we can have a financial stability for the family. But who knew that this job will consume your 9 hours daily, will consume your whole week, all the time you keep on hustling and bustling, and you will hardly get a day or two to spend the time with your family. So that is why we need to find the balance between work and life. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Around 12 years back, I joined my first company as a trainee. The official work timings for my office was from 5 to 7, from 9 to 7. But my boss used to come around 2 p.m. and he used to go around 9 p.m. And he made sure that all the trainees are living with him. So there was no work-life balance in that company for me because I was coming on time, but I was leaving with my boss. So one day I asked my boss, "Sir, I want to go early today." He said, "Nitin, why do you want to go early today? You don't have kids, you are not married, even your parents are living in your hometown." At that moment, I thought I should get married immediately. It is funny that when you follow some timings in your office, you become punctual in your time, you come time, you go by the time, then people start making fun of you. How realistic this person is? How? I mean, this person follows certain timelines. He's like a machine. And if you don't follow this, they will gossip about you. That this person is not following time, and someday your boss will come to know about this gossip and he will point out to you. So, another day, one of my colleagues, she told my boss, "Sir, I want to go early home daily. I cannot work like this. There is no work-life balance in this company.
and I'm not getting time for my family. He said, Yamini, if you really want to grow in your life, you need to feel like life is work and work is life. Then only you can achieve something in your life. Surely he was a funny guy. So with all this mess, I became so demotivated in my work that I was not having any kind of kick to work and do something big, something good for myself and the company. Because the work was also so monotonous. So it was like if you like watch 5 times Niagara Falls in a row, then you will see it 6 times. You will just say, "What is this? Just water falling from the mountain." So one fine day, I received one email from our HR that for the welfare of employees, we are conducting a session on work-life balance, and we are inviting a motivational speaker. All employees are requested to come on this Saturday. So I read that 1,000 times. So I became so motivated after listening that motivational speaker that I decided to leave my job. After a few months I left from that company and I changed few companies and tried to find a balance, somehow managed. So then fast forward to COVID, when the COVID hit the world, and we were introduced to 3 magical words. Any guesses? Work from home. Initially, I felt good, really good. I was at home with family, and after having the lunch, I was having naps. So it was really good initially, and I thought this is the work-life balance I wanted. But soon I realized that my health is deteriorating. I have become unproductive. The work that should have been completed by 6 p.m., I was unnecessarily dragging it till 11 p.m. I thought this is the work-life balance I wanted. No, this is not the work-life balance for me. This work-life balance topic is a very vast topic. I have seen people who are working 6 days in a week and they are beautifully manage their family and they are able to find the balance. And I have seen also the people who are working in a permanent work from home and they are always complaining about the balance. I would also like to mention one more example of my friend. He was always complaining to me that there is no work culture in my company, I am always occupied with the work, no time for my family, blah blah blah. After some time, his company doubled his package. And he suddenly started saying that I have got the amazing work-life balance. Then I realized that this work-life balance thing is a very subjective thing. And everyone should have its own definition. Recently, I was watching a clip from Jeff Bezos, and he was saying in that clip that this work-life balance is a very debilitating phrase because it's a strictly trade-off. If you are happy at your work, you go to home with tremendous energy. If you are happy at home, you come at work with tremendous energy. So it's a circle. It's not a balance. So I leave that definition up to yourself, and I want you to decide what is the balance for you. With that note, I'll hand this over to TM Center.
Thank you, Nitin. Now, 1 minute silence from you, right?
1 minute ago.
Thank you, Timer. Now, I was talking about feedback. So, one more thing I wanted to add up here. We talked about our dedicated evaluators. We talked about feedback from the listeners. We also talked about feedback from our mentors. Either they are here or not, doesn't matter. Just tell them. They can give feedback from video. One more thing I wanted to add up. One more person that can give you feedback. It's you. When last time I gave my speech, I was happy that at least I did good. But again, when I watched my video on YouTube, I said, "इसी को सब बोल रहे थे अच्छा कर रहे थे." I was very narrow. I was feeling very bad. Since my hand gesture was too much, I was walking unnecessarily. What happens sometimes? Some feedback evaluator doesn't provide, and they don't have much time or because of some reason. But you can see yourself how you are performing. One time, not two times, not 100 times you can see, and you can utilize the feedback what you are getting from yourself in your next speeches. With this, we'll go with our next speaker, our speaker number 4, associated with us May 2022 and working in digital marketing, reading, listening to music and playing volleyball. Hobbies are pathway is presentation mastery, project level 2, project 1. The purpose of this speech or project is to understanding your communication style. Understanding your communication style. Time is 5 to 7 minutes and speech title is one amazing speech title. Let's see who is going to deliver. It's our Toastmaster Navcharan. Please come on the stage. Vani, Toastmaster Navcharan. Vani.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So, I'll start with a quote. ऐसी बानी बोलिए, मन का आपा खोए, औरन को शीतल करे, आपे शीतल खोए. Which means, speak such words that removes you in the code, in your communication, and it suits everyone, and by removing yourself. So this is my project where I learned about the communication styles, like what are the communication styles in the world and what communication style I have. So there are basically 4 communication styles. First one, initiate communication. Initiate communications are those particularly who have sociable and persuasive nature. Other one is direct communicators. Direct communicators are results oriented and very focused. And third one are supportive. Supportive are those particularly who are very supportive in nature, particularly like which supports you in every situation. And fourth one is particularly analytical, who have analytical behavior. They are very precise and very disciplined. So when I was doing this project, I got to know I have initiate communication. Initiate communications are particularly those who like to initiate conversations, who like to be social, and who like to tell stories. So I'm going to start with explaining more about these communication styles. For example, initiative communicators are particularly those who like to share their feelings, who like to tell stories. You must have seen in the groups, in the weddings, like people start telling their stories. And you also maybe want to be that. You want to also share your feeling, but you don't have the words. Right? You also be like that charm. You don't have the words, you don't have the way to tell the story. Right? So other one are particularly direct communicators. Direct communicators are particularly those who get to the point initially. They don't want to say other words. They are very direct to your communication. And these are particularly, you might have seen your bosses like this. So they want to get to the point and move ahead. They don't want to hear the like rubbish, right? And the third one are particularly supportive people. Supportive people are particularly those who like to support you in every situation. You must have seen your manager supporting you when your boss schools you, right? So yeah, so the other one are particularly analytical. These people are particularly very analytical. They go to your presentation, see the progress, see the Excel, and then realize what's good and what's bad, right? So the fourth, like supportive one, I have one supportive like member in my family, which is mom. So like, do you all agree? Your mom is very supportive when something goes out. Like, can I see some hands? Yes. So your mom is always supportive whenever you like want to rant out your like frustration, whatever like happened in your day, and she like listen to you and then give you advice. So that happens. So we all love the people who have supportive mode, right? So this also happened with me when I was in my current organization. I was frustrated with my like micromanagement, the like culture which like our company has related to the employees. I went to my manager and said, I'm not liking this culture. This micromanagement, this power dynamics. Someone came and just came up to me like, don't have that much skills. I'm not liking it. So he listened to me. When someone listens to you and don't get directly to the point, that's supportive nature. That's supportive mode. So he used his supportive mode, analyzed me, and then get to the point. Getting to the point is direct communication. So he used two communication styles in analyzing my situation. So this is particularly happens, and this is also good. This we should also like use whenever we are listening to our subordinates, listening to our family members, because they don't want someone to listen to them, right? They want a listener, not someone who like speak, like not listen. So that's one of the good things that happened to me with my manager. And when I joined Toastmasters, I was an initial communicator. I also wanted to be a supportive like communicator. So when I became VP membership, I listened to the other people. I listened to their pain points rather than directly coming to the point. Join Toastmasters. Did we say it like that? No. We all hear your stories. We all hear your pain points. That is the role of supportive communicators. Right? So that is the one of the good things that helped me in building a supportive communication as well as initial communicators. So yeah. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
Now 1 minute silence for feedback.
1 minute is over.
Thank you, timer. So, let's see who is our fifth speaker. And before that, just wanted to remind you, till now nobody has used word of the day. Please use I written. So I'm going to place here.
Actually, it was used by Harjinder, right? Yes.
Okay?
One is the.
Okay, I've used. Okay, that's great. So just remember, emphatic. Our fifth speaker is associated with us since December 2020. Very new, of course. I was a little bit confused about. So I think she is owner of he sees her own boss. I think can say.
No. Siddharth, I think Vandana Demon is there.
She will tell something about. Okay, I will ask. Not an issue. Listening to music and spending time with family. That is hobby. Amazing hobby. Pathway is effective leadership and project level 1, project 2. The purpose of speech is to build public speaking skills and time is 5 to 7 minutes. Let's see the speech title. Thoughts that made me. Amazing. Let's see who is the speaker. TM Vandana. Please come on the stage. Okay, TM Vandana, first of all, something about profession. I couldn't explore, I couldn't give it.
She is other Vandana.
Not confused.
Yes.
Two Vandanas are there.
Yes.
Two Vandana.
I was off screen trainer.
Soft skill. Sorry for that.
No,
I
it's
will. Okay. Thoughts that. Yes.
Yes, this is my first speech.
So actually, you wrote something on. Okay, this is.
This is my first.
Okay, as yes. Okay, then timing will be 4 to 6 minutes, please.
4 to 6 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Thoughts that made me. Vandana. Thoughts that made me. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. We are what our thoughts have made up. So be careful before thinking. Words are secondary, thoughts live, they travel far. A very good morning to all of you. I am Bhanu. I belong to Himachal Pradesh, a beautiful state, but I born and brought up in Gurgaon. It's also a beautiful state. So, if I talk about my journey, I was born in a very beautiful family, and I was very happy with my parents, and I have a sibling. So, whatever I have received from my family, I received warmth and love from my family. Okay, so I have if I come to the topic that I have chosen, thoughts that made me. So I have divided my journey in 3 stages, and I have received the learnings from my 3 stages. I am going to tell you. So I want you to go with me, come with me, that I want to share my journey with you. So my first stage and my first learning was that be genuine, whatever you have in your life. Okay, so since my childhood to my teens, I was very introvert kid. I rarely talked to anyone. I was very good with my thoughts, and I was living a very good life with my thoughts, and I don't want to talk to anyone. But my father was a potter for me because he was molding me and he was guiding me for each and everything. He taught me everything, whether it comes to life, love, relationships, and spirituality. He taught me each and everything, and I was living my life according to him, right? So I was very happy. I consider myself that I live my life like having a silver spoon in my mouth. So I consider myself like that. So I had each and everything that my father could provide, and he taught me everything that he could. So, but I have never showed gratitude to my parents to my friends, to my relatives, because I was having each and everything because that was my fate, or I should have it, right? So that was my journey where I have learned that I should show gratitude whatever I have in my life, because I'm not having it because they are providing me, right? So they were working hard behind this. So this was my first journey and my first learning that I have received. Second learning that I have learned, that was be genuine with others. So this is my second learning, and stage second. It was after 11th. When I was in 11th class, my father was ill, or he was suffering from a disease. We call it liver cirrhosis. So it was a long journey of 10 to 11 years, and after certain years we got to know that he was suffering from a disease like that. So it was a tough time, and before that I was living my life like a princess, and I was not able to face. I have never faced the life, right? What is life? Because I was in my own thoughts. So when my father got ill, I was in 11th class, and it was a tough time because I stepped out in the world. I meet with people, I talked with them, and whatever they are that was the time when I was receiving thoughts from different people. I was meeting with them, I was talking with them, and I was supporting my family too. And that was the phase that my father left me to live my life according to myself, right? So that was the time when I was living. That was a learning phase too, and there were many ups and downs in my life, and with my family support we went to that journey. That journey was very good because I had many ups and downs in that life, but at the same time I was meeting with many people, and at that stage I had not relatives here, but unknown or new people are there to help me and guide me, to motivate me. So in that sense, that journey was too good, because it was not expected that you will receive help from that particular one, but you are receiving help from different people. So that was my second learning that I have received, that you should be genuine towards people. So third learning that I have received from that life, that was live your life, because there is not certainty of life. Nothing is certain, so live your life at the fullest. So this is my third learning. After 10 to 12 years, after a long journey, I lost my father. He was, as I told you, he was my guider, he was my friend, he was everything for me, and we shared a beautiful bond with each other. So that was a stage when I lost him, and that was very disheartening for me to handle that situation. But somehow, because of his values, I managed to deal with that situation, and he was the one who taught me that this is a part of life, and you have to be with that, right? You have to accept each and everything that comes in your life journey. So he made my mind as well as my family's mind that this is part of life. You have to accept it. If this happens, so you have to be keep walking, right? You can stop yourself. So it was his way to teach me to love myself and to be with yourself. So that was my third learning that I have received from him, and I'm very glad that I have got him in my life. So I'm very grateful towards him. So these are my learning from my life, and I was very shivering to share my things, because it's in my journey, but it's a bit difficult to express yourself towards people, because as I told you, I was an introvert kid. So to express yourself, your emotion, it's very tough. Thank you so much for listening to me carefully.
So 1 minute silence for feedback, please.
1 minute is over.
Thank you, timer. Now, it was great speech, Vandana. And I'm sorry for that. I couldn't understand that the two bandanas are there. Actually, when I text both of bandanas I wanted to know something about hobbies. Actually, response was something different from that bandana. It was something like I'm communicating to someone from helpline center. Response was just text message was there like, thanks for contacting us. Please let me know how can we help you. So later realized, okay. Okay, thank you. Let's see who is our last speaker. Speaker number 6 is associated with us since November 2020. Again, 2022, again, very young member, professional, teaching by profession. Hobbies are singing and dancing. Right? Effective coaching is pathway. Project is level 1, project 2. The purpose of the project is to learn or review to write effective and concise speeches with purpose. 5 to 7 minutes speech time. The speech title is Ma, a true definition of unconditional love. Amazing speech title. I'm just when I just wrote this speech title, actually, when I was preparing this slide, for a minute I just stopped. It's because of one word, Ma. I think if without this word, if could have used some other mother, mummy kind of things, I don't think that I would have stopped. But this word Ma, it touched me. Let's see this. Who is bringing this amazing speech title and speech? He is none other than Toastmaster Shivani. Please come on the stage. Toastmaster Shivani, now a true definition of unconditional love. Toastmaster Shivani, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Mother, Mama, Maji, Mom. These are the words that I guess everyone, the most beautiful words on the lips of mankind. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I, Shivani Dhiman, giving my second speech in this Toastmasters journey. So the title that I have brought for you all, this is Ma, and I'm thankful that he has noticed this thing that I changed mother into Ma, then I feel that I can relate with that word moreover the English version of this word as mother. So Ma is really connected to me more. So it's all about my mother, and I think with this topic you can relate with your mothers too, because mothers are always the same. They may be different names in English, it can be in different languages, okay, but the emotion, the feeling is really the same. All mothers are born the same. If I can imagine that when God was making mother, so he was trying to put some ingredients. But when he thought of the mother, he put each and every ingredient in making this person. Okay? Because mother is the combination of all the feelings, all the emotions, all together. He has put so beautifully and made this person Ma with us. My mother is the one, and before deciding this topic to be the part of my speech, okay. So when I was thinking about the topic, that what to pick this time. So all of a sudden when I was sitting in my room and thinking about the speech topic, I noticed that my mother entered in my room. She did some work, asked my well-being and left. And she came up with the energy, she came up with the positivity, she spreaded it in my room and she left. And that moment I decided, why not to talk about mother? She's the most special, most beautiful person, the person who has given me lot of feelings, lot of emotions. So I really wanted to talk about her. So my mother has given me a lot of learnings in my life. After my father, like you must have heard that the common thing that we sisters have, it's all about our parents. Because we have a lot of beautiful learnings from our parents. So does my mother has given. A simple lady born in a beautiful village came up in Gurgaon when she married to my father. So when she came here, she never wanted to do, she was a simple lady, just wanted to stay at home, just wanted to take care of her family, her husband, and nothing else. It was just her dream to just take care of family. So when we were born, so her ultimate aim was to just take great care of her daughters. And till now, her main aim is to just see her daughter's happiness. Nothing is there in her life that she wants to achieve. Her, ultimate achievement is to just see the happiness. And yes, the husbands as well, let me mention, okay? She wants to see us to get married soon. So she has given me 3 toppers learning, though a lot of learnings are there, everyone. But yes, the first learning that I have received from my mother, that she is really loving in nature. She has taught us to be very loving, and she is really very loving. If I tell my mother that, Mummy, from today, I just want to reduce some kilos, okay? So I will not have 2 chapatis, I'll have 1. So she is that loving, everyone, that from that day, what does she do? She takes 2 balls of the dough, combine it together, and make it 1. And then finally I realize that I'm not losing any weight, because this is my mother, okay? She feels, okay, I don't want my daughter to eat less, okay? She wants us to see that chubby form only. She loves us so much. The second thing that I have seen, that she is really hardworking. Really hardworking, everyone. Really hardworking. That she gets up at 6, and from 6 till the last moment of her night, the day basically. So she keeps on working, working and working. Somebody has very well said that mother is the creator of the world. But let me add, everyone, that mother is the creator of world as well as mother is the creator of work. That she can create many work by her own. That if someday we decide that, Mummy, today you are not going to do any work, but let me tell you, she doesn't sit idle. She'll create some work from herself, okay, opening the almirah, just settling up something by her own. So she doesn't want to sit idle. This is what she is. She never sits idle. And if we get the chance to sit idle, we can spend the whole day in our beds with the blankets and the cozy thing that we don't want to miss. But she never does so. She is really hardworking in nature. And she keeps on working. Her life revolves around us only, and for us, for our house, she keeps on moving and moving and moving. And that's the only thing that drives her to pass her whole day in working only. The third thing that I have learned from my mother, it's all about being patient. She's really patient, everyone. Because we both, when we go out, or when we all go out, so we spend the 6 to 7 hours in our office with that grilling, with yelling, with scolding, okay, with a lot of negativities that we usually get from our day-to-day thing. But the moment we reach home, when we see her smiling face, okay, just asking her well-being and everything. So this makes us calm. But somewhere, just to balance from that outer negative energy to the inner positive energy, we have to just get the gap. This is me who wants a space for half an hour or maybe 1 hour to settle with the atmosphere, okay. So in that case, my mother is the one. And sometimes it happens, everyone. My mother is the best person. I may not be the best daughter, that I know. Because when it happens that when my mother comes up and when she speaks, sometimes I scold at her. Because of the old 7-6 hours thing that comes in my mind, okay, and then somehow it usually goes on her, okay. But still she understands, she has that empathic factor that she understands everything, and she tries to just calm, and she gives the smile and she tells, okay, you take a rest, I'll be coming in 2 minutes. And she understands that in that, okay, you take rest. She gives me that gap. She has that feeling, that empathy in her. And then she gives the gap, and then once again she comes up with that smile, that everything, and it takes both of us to that guilt trip that why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you yell on your mother? Okay. So she makes us learn that be patient in every situation, because everyone wants love, everyone wants that compassion that your mother can give. And let me tell you, everyone, only mothers can give that. You try very hard, but still you cannot do that. But mothers can do it very easily and effortlessly. Okay. And my mother also does the same. So I love my mother a lot, and I try to just tell her that yes, I love you every way that whatever you have taught me, whatever you have shown me, I really appreciate that. And if you all, everyone, if you have not told your mother any time that you love her, so please go home and tell her, call her and tell her that you love her so much. And that's the only thing for today, everyone. Thank you all.
Now 1 minute silence for feedback, please.
So 1 minute is over.
Thank you, Tanner. Next, table topic session. And before that, just wanted to tell a small story. Once, a great poet, Amir Khusro, was passing through a village. He was very thirsty. He went, there was a well when few women were there. They recognized who is he? He's great poet, Amir Khusro. They said that you have to tell a poet. 4 women asked 4 different topics. One asked kutta, tell something about dog, kheer, that is sweet dish, charkha, and another drum, yani dhol. Amir Khusro put all 4 words in one poetry and in 2 lines only. 4 words. Okay, so 4 words. First, kutta, kheer, dhol, or charkha. So he wrote like this only, tell like this only. खीर पकाई जतन से चरखा दिया चला, आकर कुत्ता खा गया, तू बैठी ढोल बजा, अब मुझे पानी पिला. That means that is power of impromptu speaking kind of things. As a professional, mostly whatever topics we get, whatever we have been asked, it is mostly related to our work only. We can easily speak. But when it comes about leadership, being a leader, you don't know that what topics you will get, what kind of questions you will be asked by anyone. That could be somebody ask about one thing, kutta, dog, somebody will ask about drum and all things. So you have to manage, you have to speak very fast. And that is power of impromptu speaking. So today, actually that we cannot see over there, but you have to manage with laptop only. So our next topic is table topic, and our table topic master is, actually even I cannot see from here. So just one introduction enough for him. He is our new president. He is none other than Toastmaster Ashish Lal.
Good morning, Toastmasters, and welcome guests. It's very difficult to raise your voice when you are sitting in the corner with full of your warm clothes. I felt like I'm sitting in a cocoon. So once again, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
So as mentioned, that I am playing the table topic master today, and I feel this is one of the exciting sessions of the Toastmaster meeting. Why exciting? Because once you are called to the stage to deliver a speech on a random topic, you feel adrenaline rush in you. And to tackle that, once you are able to overcome that fear, you learn two things. First, quick thinking and concise speaking. So that's the benefit of this section. And why this section is there in the meeting? Because of two reasons. One, those who have not taken any role, they'll be given the opportunity to come up here and speak on the topic. And also this is the section wherein the guests are invited to speak. They are also given the chance to speak on the topic. So today I have 20 topics with me. And we have only 15 members available. So I think everybody will get the opportunity to speak on any of the topics. And it may happen that I'll be inviting someone twice to make sure that the topic that I am carrying with me is being used by the speaker today. But only one person will not be invited to speak. I think you can guess.
You? Not you. We can give.
Yes. So I'll talk about the ground rule of the table topic section. First I'll talk about the timings. Speaker has to speak for maximum for 2 minutes and a minimum for 1 minute. So anybody is leaving the stage before the green card is on, he'll not be allowed for the voting. Right. So I'll request everyone that at least stay here and speak for a minimum for 1 minute. So once you have spoken for 2 minutes and another 30 minutes grace time will be given to you to wrap up your speech. So there are various structures that you can put into your speech, and the most prevalent one that is used in Toastmaster is Oreo approach. I think most of you are aware of the Oreo approach, but still in the benefit of the guest, I think we have one guest only. I'll just repeat what the Oreo approach is all about. So Oreo is O for O stand for opinion. So first of all, you give the opinion about a topic that you have been asked to speak on. Share your opinion first, and then give reasoning of that opinion, that why this opinion is making sense. And that further you can substantiate your opinion with examples, and at the last you will conclude a speech by sharing your final thoughts or final opinion on this topic. So today is Christmas and we are just a week away from New Year. And I also think that this is the month wherein we reflect on the passing year, right? And we become very positive to embrace a new year. So my theme is today is around these three only. So I'd like to invite the members who have not taken any role. So
Sonu.
well, I think from the last Harsh.
आजा वर्ष सबकी बारी आएगी.
When did you realize the Santa is really not coming?
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests.
Good morning.
It was a time when I was in class 7 and 8. Actually, my birthday came on 23rd December, and usually 2 days before the Christmas. So and most of the times the Christmas is celebrated in school when it was on Sunday, mostly not on Friday. So there was a Christmas festival in our school, and I was preparing it for. So we have to go early to the school in the zero period and practice it for once a week. So we had always in our mind that Santa will came at night, and going through this, actually we had dreams of that things that we do throughout the day, or that all we do out through the day. So I was sleeping at night and watching a dream that Santa is giving me some gift, and suddenly I wake up and realize that no Santa is coming. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Last night I kept a gift for my kid there near the Christmas tree. My kid woke up early in the morning, rushed to the Christmas tree, picked up the gift, and then started waking me up. Papa, tell me, who is the Santa, you or the mummy? So well, Shreya. Your topic is, tell us about most memorable gift opening moment.
Okay. So, good afternoon to all of you. So, it was a moment when I got a gift from my father, and it was my first mobile phone, and I was waiting for a long time that someone will give me some phone, and my father on my birthday he gave me a mobile phone, and it was a very big gift for me. So that's it from my side.
Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Continue.
Carry on. Same for 1 minute.
Okay.
What kind of experience you felt at that time?
Okay. So yeah, and first that time it was a smartphone, and I didn't have my email ID, so what should I say? Okay, so I made my first mail, and I installed so many apps, and yeah, that's it.
Thank you. I'm having a similar moment, memorable moment. Last year on my birthday, my wife gifted me a very expensive mobile. I was not in the habit of keeping a very expensive mobile with me. So the current mobile that I am carrying is of 30,000. So that was the memorable gift opening that I had. Well, now I'd like to invite the guest. Okay.
Yes. Please.
Diksha. Please. Thank you. Your topic is the best thing about your birthday this year was.
Okay. The best thing about my birthday is also I got my new phone. I complete my 10th this year, and my father promised me that he will give me iPhone if I will get 80 over percentage. So my percentage was 80%, and like my result came 25th and my birthday was 26th. So on my so that day only I got my phone. So that was the best moment for me, that I got my phone and had, like, that was iPhone 13. So that was very expensive. That was a really good gift. I enjoyed very much. Yeah, that's it.
1 minute.
Yeah.
10 seconds? Okay.
Continue.
Yeah.
So how many selfies did you click?
200. So, like, it's really big deal for me that he gave me, and like that time, that was very crucial. Like there was so many financial problems, but then also he kept his promise, which was very big deal for me. So thank you so much.
From this side, I think.
Okay.
So what if you get promoted to be the CEO of a company this year? What would you do?
Okay, thank you. Nice topic. Of course, I am aspiring. I don't know whether I'll be promoted or not, but recently, I was just evaluating my life, what I need to do differently to do more productive work. Currently, I am responsible for multiple facilities, and there are more than 14 people are directly reporting to me. So just one step I am away from my next role as a CEO. But one thing I realized, and I hope all of you might be experiencing, digital distraction. First, I would say digital deluge. Abundance of information coming to us. So much information is there you can't process. Maybe if we compare 100 years back, we might be consuming lifetimes of information what somebody was consuming few years back. The other is, this is causing a focus issue. As a top man in the organization, you have to focus on vital few, not on everything. So I'll keep all the digital distraction away. This also creates a issue of digital deduction. So many informations are available on the Google, all kind of analysis related to business, economics, but you are not going to analyze. Every analysis is also there. So your ability to analyze the information is going down. And if you want to be successful in business, you have to analyze considering future in mind. So I'll keep this time, all the digital distraction away so that I can focus on vital few. Thank you.
Rightly mentioned, rightly pointed that digital distraction has gone to that extent wherein people are even going to the toilet or bathroom going along with this mobile. So that's there. Now, I think Bhawna. Bhanu will last difficult topic for you. So the topic for you is 3 things that you would like to stop doing starting this year.
Good afternoon, everyone. So 3 things I want to start doing or
Stop doing.
Stop doing. So first of all, I want to stop waking up late from this year. I've always woken up early in the past few months, but recently only, I don't know, because of the cold, I think, I've got into the habit of waking up late. So I think I would like to change that again because I feel that early risers progress more. I think that's my opinion. So that's one thing. Second thing I would like to change would be, I would like to stop would be my habit of not connecting to old friends. So I really want to take out some time in this year to connect to my old friends and keep communicating with them on a regular basis, because I really feel the importance of having great friendships, great bonds with your older friends. The third thing I would like to stop would be stop overthinking. So I have realized that whenever any decision making has to be done, I tend to overthink. Like I tend to, overthinking delays my decision making, and then I don't end up making any decision at all. So, so that I really want to stop. I want to just make a decision and then go with it. Not, fearing what would be the consequences. I just want to go ahead with the decision and then face the consequences. So yeah, that's another last thing I would like to stop. Thank you so much.
3 pointers you have highlighted. I think it's not apt for you only, it's apt for everybody. Right? So I think you have given me to thought on these points also. Right? I'll also work out on this year. Now, Bhanu sir. What you are most thankful for this year?
What I am most thankful for this year, I believe I am thankful to the God to give me another year of life which I can enjoy on this earth with my family. I can do things which I haven't thought earlier. First, I went to beautiful places in Rajasthan and Himachal with my family. We had a great time. We went to Jaisalmer in the desert, and on the hills I did the trek, the famous Trident trek. Then I did the rigorous Amarnath trek in just 2 days. So I am thankful for that. And which I had never thought of, I ran 10 kilometers in Vedanta Delhi half marathon. So I am thankful to God to give me good health, to do all these things, give a good family so that I could enjoy those beautiful places with love, and we can have some more family time. I am also thankful to give for having great job which I can enjoy, like I could do work from home, I can spend more time with my family, and which has not too much pressure on myself. So all these things, good health, good time with family, and good things which I have done this year, I am thankful for them. Thank you.
I think it's very inspiring for us also.
Yes.
Right. Last time you ran for 10 kilometers, 21 kilometers.
10
kilometers. And the same day we had the table topic contest. So there also you got a first slot, na? So
yes.
We know. So that's quite influencing for us also. Now, Sonu. So the topic for you is if you have an option to change Santa's costume, what what it would be like.
I don't think there is a need to change Santa's costume. He has asked me to change something that I like the most. Anyway, taking this up, if something we like a lot and someone asks to make some changes, what we will do in that? So definitely we want something good for that particular thing, and we want to take it to a better place. So we will add some values to that. Like if I taking it literally, that changing Santa's clothes, and everybody feel that Santa brings happiness, and his clothes are so attractive that everybody get fascinated by that and feel like to wear the similar kind of clothes, or to have a pic with Santa. And at the same time, if someone asks me that, go Santa, no, you please don't wear that cloth, you wear something that is, I don't know which kind of cloth I would suggest for Santa. But yes, definitely I'll say that for the moment there is no need for Santa to make the changes in the clothes. Only one thing I could suggest, that he should not be wearing too loose clothes. He could wear some fit clothes. And one thing that he may like, looking at him, it feels like he is not concentrating on his health. He is not going to gym. So he should work on that, and accordingly he could fit his dress. So that is for his betterment, and that is something that I like him, and I am suggesting something for his own betterment.
I think Santa must be Indianized. Dhoti kurta or
Deepanshu और ब्रह्मास्त्र के लिए
not difficult, right? Easy one. I love New Year, but I don't love the celebration, or I don't love New Year, but I love the celebration. Anything.
I would say I love the celebration. Because like in 31st, it's everyone is in the holiday mood, and next first is most likely holiday. So it's a really good time. And for me, why I really enjoy the celebration very much is that it is one of the very few times where I got to stay late from my home. You know, we all friends meet, we have a lot of fun. The 31st. So that, as you know, January is the coldest period, and we usually travel in scooty, so we have 3-4 layers on it, and we are traveling on 31st. So it's a really fun time. But what I really like about celebration about 31st is that, you know, from everyone, like from every of your contact list, people who are not in your contact list are wishing Happy New Year. There are so many messages there. Some people even call. We have group calls. So like you know, there are many groups of my college group there is, school group there is. So most of the time on New Year's 31st Eve, there are people who I have not talked for the whole year, but on 31st Eve we talk. So that is one of the most amazing part of the New Year's celebration.
Left. already perfect. I don't take New Year resolutions.
Well, hello everyone. So, I don't think really I can go with this topic. Like I am really perfect and I don't need new resolution. But one thing I can tell you is that I don't go by the traditional way of taking new year resolution. Like a resolution you have to take on only New Year, and you have to keep on continue doing this, or if you might get failed, or like you don't feel like it, you quit after 3 or 4 months. Like resolution, whenever you feel like it, you have the purpose, you have the answer of your questions, like why you need to take a resolution. And if you have your answer, like why you need to take a resolution, that what needs to be done and how you are going to be done, you will find that whenever you want. So you don't necessarily need to take a resolution on New Year, starting a resolution. And the thing about being perfect, I think no one is perfect in any sense. Like whenever you think you are reaching at certain height and you are reaching your goals, you will always find a newer goal, a better version, a higher version of your goal. So I think one can always try to be better, not be the perfect. Then he might be able to realize his actual potential. Thank you.
Thank you. One minute. Okay. Last one, right? Please. Topic for you is, what is a New Year resolution you make every year?
So good afternoon everyone. So New Year resolution I make every year is to read more. So I purchased some books, maybe HPR top 10 must reads. I think back in 2012 or 13, and out of 7 books I purchased at that time, only 2 I've read. But I have not been consistent enough. But over the past year, I have been consistent in reading. So I read Mindset by Charles Dweck, and then I read Checklist Manifesto by Dr. Atul Gawande. That also was quite good book. And then Psychology of Money, and that Almanac of Naval Ravikant. But difficulty I find is that in reading I need to be more consistent. So that also I take resolution every year that I need to read consistently. Still I generally read on weekends or few times during week. Maybe I need to work that I will read at least 25 pages per day. Recently I have started also listening audiobooks while going to office and coming back. So by that also I think I have completed, maybe this year around 10 books I have completed. So it's worth exploring, I would say, and I need to be more consistent in my resolutions. That's what I would say. Thank you.
I think you always feel that you are not reading much, right? Even, this year I read close to 12 books. So last year it was 3 books only, this year 12 books. Still I am thinking that I am not, I should have read more books. So I think this is the feeling that you will always have year on year. So well, I think I'd like to thank everyone for your participation, and thank you very much.
I think next session usually we have evaluation, but today we don't have evaluator, so timer is there. So could you come and provide your details, please?
So there are few disqualifications today. Any guesses? So no need to guess. So I am going to present my timer report. So TMOD Siddharth took 14 minutes in total in all of his presentations. TM Vivek as Jokemaster took 2 minutes. In the prepared speeches section, TM Abhishek Soni took 6 minutes 45 seconds. TM Harjinder took 7 minutes 20 seconds. TM Nitin took 7 minutes 29 seconds. Just barely close call. TM Navcharan took 6 minutes 37 seconds, almost perfect timing. TM Vandana took 6 minutes and 45 seconds in his icebreaker speech, or your maximum time was 6 minutes 30 seconds. TM Shivani took 7 minutes 50 seconds, and your maximum time was 7 minutes 30 seconds. Like when you are talking about your mother, you go all out. Not even thinking about time. Okay. So table topics. In table topics, our Toastmaster Ashish took in total 8 minutes in his overall presentation. TM Harsh took 1 minute 20 seconds. TM Shreya 1 minute 30 seconds. TM Diksha 1 minute 20 seconds. TM Vivek 2 minutes 10 seconds. TM Bhawna 1 minute 30 seconds. TM Bhanu 1 minute 30 seconds. TM Sonu 1 minute 48 seconds. TM Deepak 1 minute 20 seconds. TM Abhishek 1 minute 20 seconds, and TM Harjinder 1 minute 35 seconds. So in table topics, almost everyone has perfect time scores, and no one is disqualified yet. Thank you.
Strange, in icebreaker speeches, people cross time limit. When I was giving my first speech, so my evaluator said that at least जब तक green light न जले तब तक बोलते रहना बस. And here after red light they are continuing. That's great. Now it's time to vote. Voting has been prepared. One thing. Yeah, you are preparing.
The voting will happen.
Okay, that's good. Please provide your. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now, okay, you can continue with your voting. Now it's time to hand over the stage to our presiding officer.
Thank you very much, Siddharth, for conducting this session. Like he said, we have the voting link shared, requesting everyone to please vote. We will have best speaker. We have two best speakers today. We'll have table topics, same, best two table topic speakers. Then for role plays, what we have? Abhishek? TM, role plays.
Role plays, Jokemaster, TMOD, and
Okay.
So we have to vote for two speakers or one?
So you vote for the best speaker, depending on the ranking, we'll choose. Also, with this, while we are having our voting, I will request the guests for feedback. So, the only guest, or do you like the meeting today?
It was very good, it was very interesting, and I would really like to join it, the Toastmasters Club.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you can vote. Yeah. How many votes?
Yeah, while we are having results, I have some announcements to be made. First is that the UC will decide, but the main contest of Toastmaster, which is the flagship contest, which is the international speech contest, will most likely happen in February. So, but for the, unlike other contests, ISC contest has a minimum criteria. So only the members who have completed level 2 can participate in the ISC. So you have next good 2-3 months. So complete your speeches, complete your level 2, and because ISC contest is the most flagship contest, because this is the only contest that goes to the toppest level, which you see on the Toastmaster. So all the people, so someone who wins the district from
those who have not voted, please vote, please.
Yes. So the people who goes to the district, they are the people who goes to the USA for the final contest. So it's all sponsored if you go there. Amazing thing. So for next 2-3 months, requesting everyone to gear up, complete your speeches, complete your level 2 so that you can participate in this flagship contest.
Division table topic contest is on 7th.
Yeah, it's on 7th. So is it physical or?
I don't know. I just received the email. So I hope everybody might have received.
Yeah, I hope it's physical. Then we
I don't know because the
online
contest was online.
Online it's
a table topic contest.
Yeah.
That's okay. Speech contest should be difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, if it's taking time, I have prepared something. So there are 2 lasts today. Today is the last meeting of this year. So next time we are going to meet, it's going to be the new year, first day of the year. And the second last year, it's my last time as president here. last time as the EC. And what I have to say is that for past 6 months has been amazing, enriching learning experience. Thank you everyone for giving us this opportunity. I have, in 6 months, if I could say there have been 2 biggest learning. I have never met so many Toastmasters in my life that I have met in the last 6 months. Because as an EC officer, you get to meet many district officers, people from other clubs. So that was one of the most amazing things. Second thing that I really enjoyed is that I loved working with my team. Sorry, I have a bit. Yes. So second thing is that I really enjoyed working with my team. For example, Vivek sir is much more experienced than me, but the talks I have with him has been really interesting. I have learned so much from him. Same goes with Navcharan and other EC officers. Abhishek is there. So, yes, Vivek sir, Atul, Ganesh, Navcharan, Ankur, Harsh, Ayush, Abhishek. So it has been an enriching experience for all of us. Thank you once again for giving us this opportunity. So let's move on to our best votings. So first is for the best auxiliary role player. We have only one. It goes to our Toastmaster. Best Role Player Award. We have 3 amazing role players today: Jokemaster Toastmaster Vivekananda, TMOD Toastmaster Siddharth, and Table Topic Master Toastmaster Ashish Lal. Who do you think did the job best?
Ashish.
Siddharth, Ashish, Vivek. But the award for Best Role Player goes to our Table Topic Master Toastmaster Ashish Lal. Yes. So we have 2 best table topic speakers today. And who are the table topic speakers? Sorry? Oh, it's a tie. Okay. Okay, same in speaker. Okay. So who do you think is winning the best table topics? I'll give you a guess. Both of them first letter is same. So can you call them both together? Yeah. So
there are 2 awards.
Best Table Topics Speaker Award goes to Toastmaster Bhanu and Toastmaster Bhawna. Now, the most awaited award to the best speaker. Like our voting master said, it's a tie. So, who do you think takes the award?
Shivani.
So, the award for best speaker goes to Toastmaster Shivani and Toastmaster Nitin.
Not for the speech, I think for mother.
Amazing speech.
Yeah.
Thank you.
With this, we conclude our session. Since we promised it's a Christmas treat, today we have plum cakes, flagship of Christmas, and all the snacks. Requesting everyone to please join. And for our next meeting, role players, are you or on the WhatsApp? On the WhatsApp will be taken for the role plays. So thank you everyone for joining, making this event possible. Thank you. Group photo.
Group photo.